What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Election Analysis 2024. And today I want to talk about something very crucial. Donald Trump has retaken the lead in the political betting market world. You look at the RCP average, they take 7 highly recognized betting markets. They average them all together just like they do for the polls. And what you see is Donald Trump has just now recently, this is really new, has actually taken back the lead in the betting markets. It's extremely tight. It's 49.4 to 49.3, but these things matter especially because it shows momentum more than anything. It's really good because you can see when Donald Trump had that momentum against Joe Biden, you see the debate performance, and then you see Joe Biden dropping out. You see Kamala Harris rising her siege. And so it's a really good way to really gauge where the public eye is and where the momentum is in the election. So what we saw was after the debate, Kamala Harris actually had a lead. She was up by about 6 points. And Donald Trump slowly started chipping away. And it went down to about a 3-point lead on average for Harris. And then that VP debate, which people said really didn't change anything, Donald Trump surged overnight. And he actually pretty much made it within 1 point. And then now he is just now up in the RCP average of all betting market. It is small, but it is important, and one I want to look at in specific is Polymarket. Polymarket tells the story pretty well. You saw Donald Trump was doing pretty well pre-debate. He was, up substantially. He was up by 7 points on average, and then Kamala Harris had that lead. You see J.D. Vance come in with the debate. You see a statistical tie, and now Donald Trump actually with a pretty substantial, about 3-point lead on the betting markets. This is very good for him. It shows he has the momentum in this race. You just saw the Butler, Pennsylvania rally where they are saying it could have been close to 100,000 people at that rally. That is unbelievable numbers for Donald Trump. It could have been a little less, but it's kind of hard to gauge when you got that many people. That was a really moving rally. I watched that rally and, them breaking out and singing the Star Spangled Banner, and man, it was just truly extraordinary. And you see the momentum on the Trump campaign. You see it in the polls. You see it in North Carolina. You see it in Pennsylvania. We can take it now. You can take it per state. Of course, this is Polymarket again. They do betting odds per state as well. And all you see is momentum for Donald Trump, the Sun Belt, shaded in red. You look at Georgia, 64% chance for Donald Trump, only 36% for Harris. 58% for Trump in North Carolina. This was a state that Democrats were saying they were going to start making up ground in. And honestly, you could look at the history of North Carolina and they really are starting to get closer. You see, it was about 83% chance and it was starting to get closer. I mean, they really got it as close as 12 points. And so, it's starting to get back to where, it was pre-debate, which is roughly 17 points in favor of Donald Trump. So that's really good. That's where he wants to be. And then you could look at Arizona as well. 63% chance of winning the state in the betting odds. It's really good for Donald Trump. These Sun Belt states are really coming together. Nevada, a little bit different story. This state was Trump and has steadily moved towards Vice President Kamala Harris here. It's really close, within 6 percentage points, but still slight lead for her. And then the most important thing is the Rust Belt. I talked about the Butler rally and the momentum that we could have seen from his rally, and you see it. Donald Trump with 54% in the betting markets in Pennsylvania, 54% chance of winning the state. That's huge because you look at Michigan, he's down by a similar margin. You look at Wisconsin, he's down by a similar margin. I mean, look at that. It's unbelievable. But that is huge for Donald Trump, and I can really explain why right here. This is my current map. These are the swing states and how I have them right now. This is how I have them mapped. This is my current prediction of what I think is going to happen. And how I've evaluated it. If you take away the swing states, the 7 swing states, it really highlights how important these betting odds are for Donald Trump. We highlight North Carolina. Let's say he wins North Carolina. I have it as a lean margin. Let's leave it as a lean margin. Let's say he wins Georgia by a lean margin. I have it as a lean margin. 538 RCP has it between 1 and 3. For those of you who do not know how I categorize, if it's a red state, that's safe, which is the darkest red. I have it as a Trump 10 plus state. If it's a likely state, it's that. a little bit lighter of a shade, I have it within 5 to 10 points. And if it's a lean state, I have it within 1 to 5 points. And then anything under 1 I have as a tilt. And so let's say I'm wrong about Arizona and Vice President Kamala Harris wins Arizona. Okay, let's say I'm right about Nevada and she holds on. Let's say I'm right about Michigan and she holds on. And let's say I'm wrong about Wisconsin and she holds on to Wisconsin. It does not matter. That's how important the state of Pennsylvania is, because she can win Michigan, she can win Wisconsin, she can win Nevada, and she can win Arizona. But if Donald Trump simply holds on to North Carolina, flips Georgia, which seems extremely likely at this point, and flips the state of Pennsylvania, he gets to 270 and he's the next president for the next 4 years. That is why this path, these states, are so important. You look at the political betting map and just in general, everyone's going to say Pennsylvania is the most important. I believe right now it's at 35% chance to be the tipping point in this election. For one state, that's huge, which is why you see both campaigns investing hundreds of millions of dollars into the state, because it truly is going to be the tipping point, and it's going to be the most important state in this election. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.